It all started with whispers in the palace corridors. Quiet, almost imperceptible murmurs that no one dared to voice publicly. But now, the truth seems to be spilling out in ways no one could have predicted. Archie Harrison, the youngest member of the Sussex family, has always been shrouded in secrecy. From the moment his birth was announced, the story felt unusual. Staff who were supposed to be closest to the family reportedly found themselves navigating an environment that was anything but ordinary. And now, according to revelations from Archie's nanny, Lauren, the suspicions many had quietly harbored are beginning to make sense. Lauren's confession reads like something out of a royal drama. Tales of hushed conversations, tight-lipped instructions, and an air of secrecy so thick it could almost be cut with a knife. She admits that Archie's arrival was unusual, and more than that, she reveals that Meghan Markle allegedly hid the truth about the surrogacy from even her closest staff. Can you imagine working for a family where you're expected to care for a newborn, but you're kept in the dark about the baby's very origin? That was reportedly the reality for Lauren. Staff were allegedly told not to ask questions and to follow strict protocols that seemed designed to maintain secrecy rather than nurture comfort. This revelation immediately raises questions. Why such secrecy? Why would someone go to such lengths to shield staff from knowing the truth? Royal families, by nature, operate in the realm of discretion, but the Sussexes have always seemed to push that boundary even further. According to insiders, it wasn't just about privacy. It was about controlling every narrative around the child's arrival. Some staff reportedly felt like they were walking on eggshells, unsure whether a simple question could trigger a reprimand. It's the kind of environment that breeds curiosity, suspicion, and, eventually, the leaks that now dominate headlines. But here's where it gets even more intriguing. Lauren didn't just hint at secrecy. She painted a picture of daily operations that were anything but ordinary. Staff were allegedly required to follow unusual protocols. Limited interaction with Archie in certain moments, scheduled appearances, and, most strikingly, instructions to avoid even casual inquiries about his early days. The sense of control was meticulous, almost surgical. Those closest to the family were reportedly navigating a labyrinth of unspoken rules, all while trying to maintain a calm, professional exterior. One can't help but wonder what it must have felt like to care for a baby while feeling like you're part of a grand secretive performance. These unusual practices have fueled speculation that Meghan Markle may never have given birth herself, a theory that has lingered quietly in tabloid corners for months. The confirmation, or at least corroboration, coming from someone so close to the child only adds weight to the whispers. For staff who were once instructed to keep their mouths shut, speaking out is a risky endeavor. Yet Lauren apparently felt compelled to share her experience, perhaps as a way to finally untangle the mystery for the public, or to provide insight into a story that has captivated the world. If you think this sounds like a plot twist pulled straight from a television drama, you're not alone. Royal family narratives often carry a layer of theatricality, but the human element here is tangible. Imagine being a caretaker who's devoted to a child's well-being, yet constantly aware that the official story may not align with the reality you witness. It's a delicate balance, nurturing a baby while navigating secrecy, tension, and the unpredictable dynamics of one of the most scrutinized families in the world. Of course, this revelation also sparks broader questions about privacy, loyalty, and the ethics of confidentiality. Should staff be kept completely in the dark about such fundamental aspects of the family they serve? What does it mean for their trust, their mental health, and their sense of security? And most importantly, what does it say about the lengths some will go to control a narrative, even when it involves the innocence of a child? The story of Archie Harrison's arrival seems far from over, and each new detail only adds layers to a narrative that has been closely guarded for years. In the end, Lauren's confession doesn't just answer questions. It invites even more. It challenges assumptions, pushes the boundaries of what we think we know about royal life, and forces us to confront the very human stories hidden behind palace walls. It's a reminder that behind the pomp and ceremony, there are real people navigating complex emotions, loyalties, and secrets. And for those of us watching from the outside, it's a fascinating, sometimes shocking glimpse into a world that is rarely, if ever, fully revealed. So, what do you think about these revelations? Were staff kept in the dark to protect privacy? Or was there something more at play? Share your thoughts and theories, because with each new confession, the story of Archie